Hey guys, this is Jamie. So today I want to talk about uh, makeup, which is something I used to talk about in the past, but I kind of got sidetracked by all the transphobia happening in the world and all the injustice, all the homophobia and everything. And also, I do have an interest in politics, which is sometimes why I film political videos other than homophobia, transphobia. But basically, about makeup, I just wanted to sort of, I guess, clap a bit that we are currently kind of getting. Well, we've actually did get rid of an influencer era, which sort of made us feel as if we have to do a certain sort of style or use a certain product. And at the end of the day, right now, I feel like it's much more free than what it used to be. Of course, there's TikTok, there's the old influencers trying to come back. But in general, we've had sort of like the brands which are worthy or are worthy in the consumer's eyes, which have stayed. A lot of them have closed due to the pandemic or due to different reasons, such as, well, being a cash grab actually. So I find it quite interesting right now in the beauty space because I feel like without the certain pressure, you can pretty much express yourself properly. And not that I haven't been expressing myself properly in the past, but it feels like there's less pressure to sort of go to Sephora and buy like Sephora based items. Even though obviously I still enjoy going to a Sephora, but I don't have a Sephora in my city and I hate ordering online. But obviously I do it every once in a while. I just prefer to like go to a store, which we have to the mall, whether it's a Douglas. Now we have a Kiko which I've been waiting for forever, and we have like Portuguese chains which have bigger names such as Dior, Chanel, and etc. And obviously we have drugstore. So yeah, Portugal has quite a decent, I'd say, sort of makeup variety. Obviously, I'd appreciate if we could have a bit more, because in the US, I feel like you just walk in and there's infinite everything, but So I kind of felt like the pressure of, like, for instance, a lot of people have also been mentioning that they've been decluttering more, sort of being more aware of what they buy, not following certain trends. Like, for instance, I don't really enjoy glowy skin, but I do understand that, like, some people have drier skin, some people just prefer it, just, well, why not? But I've always kind of struggled with oily skin, specifically in my nose area. And my forehead is actually more dry, but somehow on the camera it looks less dry, which is nice because I was really kind of worried about using a new foundation. And yeah, I actually just sat down and I was thinking, like, what are the trends? And there are no trends. That's wonderful. Well, obviously there are trends and there are certain items which come in and out of fashion. We have like the lip oils, which are replacing lip gloss in a way. We have, in general, different things, and I guess I want to talk about, I guess, what I've been using. Like, I've also been decluttering my own stuff, and at the same time, I've been holding onto other stuff, sort of trying to see what is worth it, sort of be more conscious of buying, even though I buy an obnoxious amount of makeup, I will confess. But for instance, like when it comes to eyeshadows, I feel less pressured to get every color possible. I feel less pressured to get every color story possible. And I guess in general, sort of feeling around what is there in the stores feels more exciting rather than to gravitate to a certain product. But again, maybe I'm a bit biased in this because I really got tired of all the influencers, and I didn't really bite into the TikTok influencer era. So like all the lash gate was literally just because I watched it on YouTube, you know? So I knew about it. Other than the fact that Michaela, yeah, it was Michaela Nguyen. I think she was transphobic and homophobic in the past, so I kind of knew her about that, so I always stayed wary of her. And yeah, like for instance, I always enjoyed eyeshadow sticks, which is something that I have under my eyes, but you can't really see exactly. Well, I have metallic eyeshadow, and in general, I really appreciate that sort of everyone sort of jumped off the influencer YouTuber wagon because it gives more space to new creators. It gives more space to people who I enjoy watching without feeling the pressure. Like I've always enjoyed Wayne Goss, for instance. And in general, I enjoy like drag queens doing makeup, so I've been watching more of that. And you kind of feel like less pressure. Like sure, you have like Jeffree Star coming back and giving his own opinions, unwanted opinions on trans issues as well, but you know, it's the world we live in today. We're all under a microscope and we're all blamed for everything, you know. But in general, the beauty space has been interesting. And I just felt like, I guess, going deeper on it because it's something I enjoy, it's something I work with, it's something I'm passionate about. And in general, I've always kind of gravitated towards makeup. Makeup has always been the sort of homage to how I discovered who I was, to the homosexuality sort of I saw growing up. So makeup was always a very, very important and integral part of my identity. Whether it's as a trans guy, whether it's as a gay man, as myself. So I'm just excited in a weird way, and at the same time, I need to find out sort of where I want to go from here. And have a bit sort of like less structured heavy videos because that's what I've been doing in the past while. And I guess just for an update, I've just been really tired of the university, so I wanted to, I guess, update what I'm doing, and sort of feel a bit more free rather than talk about doom and gloom all the time, to be honest. So in general, this was an update. I do want to talk about makeup further, and I will continue talking about makeup further. I just feel like I need to talk about whether it's a routine, whether it's products I use. And yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that this was a blabbering, but I just wanted to, I guess, share the fact that hooray, I can talk about makeup again, even though the world is in a very gloomy place. Yeah, like, subscribe and everything else. You know what to do.